Hello everyone! It is round 2 of taking the TEAS. The day is finally here. I just got off of work. Today is January 9th. It is Monday. I'm taking the ATI TEAS 7 today. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I just got off of work. I'm gonna just run through how I set up for the test, and then I will take the test and share my score and give you my thoughts after. I think what I'm gonna do, my test doesn't technically start until I think 2 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock Central Time. No, 2 o'clock Central Time, which is 3 o'clock here. I'm gonna have to take it early because when I scheduled it, looking at the time, I just thought it was my time zone. It's not, it's Central Time. So I'm an hour ahead of, I guess, ATI. So I'm gonna have to try to take the test early. I did look at the ATI website and they said that you can take your test up to 6 hours early if there's a proctor available. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna aim to take it, I'm gonna look when I get home. I'm gonna aim to take it around 12. Just so I have enough time and I'm not rushing. A few of you were asking how to set up for the test. So basically, you just have to make sure that you have the like proctoring software, because I did this last year. You basically have to make sure that you have the proctoring software installed on your computer. You have to make sure that you have a stable internet connection, which you should probably do like at least a day or two before your test, just so you can sort anything out. And then make sure that your testing room has a closable door, it is quiet, and that you are able to sit at a table. I'm pretty sure they don't let you sit on the floor or on a bed. Pretty sure it has to be on a table. So yeah, I'm gonna be using my dining room table and I'm gonna be using my laptop. Last year, I used my desktop computer because I was so scared of my laptop crashing that I was not taking any chances last year. Because last year, like, my computer would like randomly just crash at random times, and since I have a new computer since then, so it doesn't do that anymore, but it was very stressful at the time. So I'm taking my test on my laptop. They do make you do a room scan, so you just have to like make sure that your room doesn't have any books or anything like that. You are allowed, or at least last year, you were allowed scrap paper and a pen. Last year though, you didn't need to show your workspace, you just needed to show like your head and your shoulders, which was weird, because if they're allowing us to use scrap paper, how do they know we're not like reading anything? I guess they don't, but like, I don't know, whatever. So obviously be honest when you take the test, don't cheat or anything. I know from last year, if you're not allowed to talk, if you you're not even allowed to talk to yourself, and I did not know that last year. So I was talking to myself, I was literally reading all the questions out loud, I was reading everything out loud, and it took until like the math section for them to like lock me out of my test. They're like, yeah, you're done. And I freaked out, and I was like, there's no way this is happening to me. It did. I got locked out of my test, they locked me out and everything, and I called the ATI like testing center, and they were able to let me back into my test because I explained to them what was happening, and they're probably able to like watch everything back. But yeah, no talking. Try not to talk. Yeah, and then I'm trying to think of what else to set up. That's pretty much it. You do want to make sure that you use the bathroom before your test. Like, even if you don't have to go, try, because you're not allowed to leave the camera for any reason. If you're taking a remote test. If you're taking it in person, I believe you got a break after the math section. I could be wrong. Pretty sure you get a break after the math section. But if you are taking it remotely, like I am, you are not allowed to leave the camera. There are no breaks. So make sure you use the bathroom. That's just a little tip, because that was rough last year, because I did not know that. They do give you a calculator on the screen that you're allowed to use. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to use your own calculator. So just to be safe, I recommend doing an ATI practice test. Just make sure you know that, and you're able to use it, and you get used to it. Okay, I'm home. It's a short drive home from work. And then there is the option to do an ATI dry run, which basically just walks you through the process of using the proctoring software, doing the room scan. I'm pretty sure they make you like scan your license or something. And then they give you like 3 random questions just to like, it doesn't count towards your score. It doesn't have anything to do with the TEAS. They're very, very simple questions. And then once you finish your 3 practice questions, but they're not practice questions because they're not going to help you at all. It's like, what is a country in Africa? And it'll be like Egypt. So like, you know what I mean? They will show you what your transcript would look like at the end. And yeah, so I will walk you through it. And yeah, all right, I'm going to get inside. So I am pretty much ready to take my test. It's 11 o'clock right now. I reviewed math really, really fast. I can remember the formula for the area of a trapezoid because that is my freaking kryptonite. Every single time I'm like, what is the area of a trapezoid? I'm trying to clear everything off my table. So my table is completely clear. It's just me, my laptop, you, the tripod, but you won't be there when I'm taking the actual test. And I just have some napkins, but it should be fine. If it's not, I'll just like get rid of it. So I closed out all of my tabs and programs. I'm throwing my computer into testing mode. Basically, it's just like a focus mode that I have on my computer, and it will stop any and all notifications from coming through. So it, you know, right, so we got that. And now I'm gonna put my camera away and I'm actually gonna take the test. Wish me luck. I'm very nervous. Like I'm very nervous. Less nervous in a sense than last year because I know what to expect. And I don't have as much writing on this as I did last year because I am in a much better spot. I've completed, I'm doing air quotes, prerequisite classes. If you don't know what I mean, you should watch my video that was like my journey so far, my journey after like 1 year video, just so you understand my particular school that I'm applying to. It's like very strange the way that they do things. But yeah, so that is kind of basically how to set up for the test. And now I'm going to take the test and I will be back when I'm done. I'm scared. Okay guys, it is 1:23, so I took about 2 hours for my test. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you have like about 4 hours to take the test. I finished a little bit early. Gosh, I am so nervous. I'm so nervous. So, yeah, it pretty much, I honestly didn't have anything other than multiple choice on my test, which was really strange because I was preparing for select all that apply, hotspot, like ordered answer questions, fill in the blank. I got none of those. My whole entire test was multiple choice. So that was really weird. There definitely are a few things like last year that they did not mention at all in the ATI study manual, but that was to be expected. Oh my gosh. Yes. So you can go back and like, okay, so within a section, say you're working on the math section, if you answer questions like 1 through 5, you can go back to number 4, 3, 2, 1. You just can't go back to like the reading section, but you can go back and like, you know, if you're like, oh, actually I changed my mind, as long as you don't proceed to the next section, you can change your answers. You are allowed to have scrap paper. I'm not going to show you my scrap paper because it has some stuff on it, but I used scrap paper. I didn't talk to myself. Everything went fine. I did not get locked out of my exam like I did last year. And I'm going to, oh my gosh, I'm so freaking scared. Oh my gosh. I'm going to, holy I got a 96. Holy, oh my god. Oh my god, I got a 96. I got above a 90 in every single section. I got a 97 for reading, 100 for math, a 95 for science, and a 93.9 for English. Holy, oh my god. Let me see if my dad's awake. Holy crap. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys, I'm in shock. I'm literally in utter shock. Okay, so this is my screen. These are my scores. Holy crap. I'm like shaking. Oh, I scored in the 99th percentile. Like what the what the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my, I'm literally about to start crying. Oh my god. I literally was like not even preparing to do like that well. Like I was mentally preparing myself to do as well as I did last year. Holy sh**. Oh my god. I'm in shock. I'm literally shaking. I got a 97.4 in the reading, 100 in math, a 95.5 in science, and a 93.9 in English, giving me an overall score of a 96.0. And I'm in the 99th percentile in my overall score, math, science, and reading, and the 98th percentile in English. Holy crap. So I would say that it's definitely possible to do well in the TEAS, because I just did, because I did not really think it was last year, but I would definitely go through with the strategy of taking the ATI practice tests, supplementing what you got wrong. My heart is beating out of my chest right now. Supplementing what you got wrong with, I'm in shock. Supplementing what you got wrong with, you know, learning new things about the questions that you got wrong. To answer some of your questions, I just, you know, I wouldn't be able to answer them before I took the test, but I just took it. I only took one practice test. I took practice test A, and for me, I didn't find it to be too difficult. However, I did score lower than this score. I almost scored like a whole 10 points lower in everything. Holy moly, oh my gosh, I'm literally shaking. So yeah, that is my ATI TEAS 7 vlog, how I did, my score reaction, everything. Holy crap, I am shaking. So I would assume I'm getting into nursing school now, because I think I'm only missing a few points. I think I have like a 95 out of 100 on my rubric score. And again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch that video I talked about earlier. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching and supporting me on my journey, and I will see you next time.